Hey guys, Gameboy 3800 here once again, and I'm back with two computers, not to do any video for them, but instead video for parts for both of these. Since the M15X is on the top, let's go ahead and grab those boxes first. So here's the bigger one. Let's zoom it out a bit there. It doesn't change anything, you still can't see anything. But let's go ahead and have a gander at what's in there. I don't know what this could be. What I can say is, I do not believe the box needs to be as big as it is. Oh dear God, packing peanuts. Okay. There we go. Alright, so on the top we have some screws. That's for the M15. No. Alright. Well, I guess it had to happen. Alright, only like 6 or 7 tele on this side. How about over here? Only 4 or 5. Maybe more. Yep, more. Any more? Not that I can feel. Okay. I gotta find a proper way to banish this from all of existence. Otherwise you'll just continue to get everywhere and help nobody. Alright, so here's the other box. Blade. There's the blade. This one, much easier to open. Does not look like it has any, whatchamacallit, no packing peanuts. Okay. So, yep, that is indeed the part I needed, and this is indeed the other part I needed. Okay. Paper in there, you don't need to see. Drop that. Alright, so what did we get for the M15X? Now we went ahead and got a palm rest with power button. Alright, I was not sure if the power button itself was included, but it looks like the power panel is included. So yeah, I have an extra power panel now. Alright, I remember I should definitely take more care with the M15X parts because of how fragile the plastic is. As we all know from the hinges of this stupid old machine, answer is not strong at all, as in don't look at it too hard. It'll shatter. Alright, so a new palm rest, or probably not brand new, but you know, new enough that you wouldn't really be able to tell a difference. It's in miraculous shape. If we go ahead and take a look at the palm rest on this machine here, it is cracked all here and here. Now it's just worn and all stuff. Close that back up. Next is a bottom panel for it. Makes enough sense. Bottom panel. I only got it because it's in good shape. And because it has all the rubber feet. If if we go ahead and take a look at the bottom panel of this unit, right side here is coming apart, and it's missing a rubber foot. And the sticky note here is covering, I assume, the product key. Oh, it's covering literally nothing. Confusion and delay. Okay. Alright, this is the way we want. So this is essentially what the new touchpad and bottom panel will look like together on the new machine. This will require a screen and motherboard swap, but other than that, it shouldn't be too difficult. That just leaves me with what was in the first box. Oh, I see what this is. Okay. We're moving on to the m17x parts now, so we're going to remove the m15. And the first part for the m17 is a new palm rest and trackpad. You can see this is in miraculous shape. Taking a look at the touchpad, there's no cracks going up the light bars or anything like that. I've seen several M17Xs being plagued with this issue. So it is very good to see that we're going to get a good condition unit installed on the M17. Now let's see if I can show you from here. I missed one. I knew I would miss one stupid packing peanut. Right, either way, can I show you from here? I can't tell from the viewfinder, but maybe you can. Look for the cracks along the right and left edges from where the mouse buttons click in. Anytime they make a loud pop, it's when a new crack emerges. Can't make it do a loud pop now. I guess that's a good thing. And these screws are for the bottom panel of the M15X because the M15X I have has some missing screws, so yay. They were included with the other auction. So next, we get a big box. Can't fit it on the screen here. Now this box is filled with a ton of M17X parts. I don't know what this box is, but it's a box within a box. A bag within a box. Many bags within the box. Alright, this thing that was being protected so much, arguably the most valuable part I got today. Alright, we still got more. More valuable parts. This is just a huge part in here. A heavy part there. I don't know what that could be. Oh, I know. I see what it is. Okay. I don't have enough space on this table anymore, do I? Gotta build another table. Another fairly heavy piece. Don't know what that could be. It feels like the rest of the things in here are packing. Oh, nope, one more thing. Ah, that's funny, that's cute. I'll show you that first, I guess. Alright, enough fiddling with the box. Let's remove you. And we'll just use it as a trash box. to toss in all the excess bags we end up finding. Alright, so this little thing here, it's a very, very tiny USB powered fan. It's so cute and useless. Look at how small it is. Why is it so small? Could have usually fit like a 100mm fan in that. Like, come on. Someone should get fired for this. Alright, on to the actual parts now. Not going in any particular order, just whatever's closest to me. Alright, looks like a bunch of internal parts, along with a unusable screen hinge cover. It's got all the screw things broken off. Looks like it was just ripped off, actually. That's no good. Just the parts, but no good either way. I want to say this goes around the touchpad for the light bar, but I have no idea what this could be. Does not look like it could fit really anywhere to me. I'm going to toss these parts to that side. Alright, we have some ribbon cables, one for audio, the other for a card reader. We have some screen bumpers, put them around the screen. We have some actually usable pieces now. We have some caddies for the hard drives. I just put in a new hard drive into this machine the other video, so that's good. We have, looks like a new set of power buttons and stuff. I don't know how or where I would use these or have these. Looks like they go, I don't know what this is. It looks like it goes over, like the power stuff, but there's no power stuff included? What? That is confusing. Or this might be like some back venting pieces, but I don't know what it could be. Alright, we have a CMOS battery, and looks like a full set of screws. Miscellaneous, cover hinges, and that's too faded, I can't read that. A mouse pad, and, well, alien. Alright, so we get a few things, and sound cover board. I know. Shut up, phone. I just gotten back from a 4-day vacation and a 10-hour car drive, so needless to say, I hate sitting right now. And this big beautiful piece looks like a touchpad. It looks like a touchpad, but it has no touchpad on it. That is also confusing. Trackpad board. Alright, not sure what to make of that. Switchboard. This almost looks like it could be the power board. I'll give that a look. Alright, yeah, these are the card readers. Makes enough sense. Bluetooth module. Very tiny thing, even for back then. Audio. USB and LAN and other ports. And one of the last things here. TV tuner and other, just a lot of ports. The m17x has a lot of ports, doesn't it? And then this must be a Wi-Fi or TV tuner card. Alright, that's one thing done. Toss away more of the bags. This thing is heavy. And it is a battery. Alright, now I'm told this battery is shot. We can figure it out with my super powerful Dell adapter. If we just let it like stay plugged in for overnight, if it'll hold a charge. Seems to be legit, except it's missing its cover. It's not in its shell. And don't worry, the other batteries I've had made a weird sound too. I don't know why. I can test this. It'll just take a bit of effort. Alright. More packing bags. Alright, we have another bag full of stuff. We have a CPU heatsink and fan. Pretty useful if you didn't already have it. I can't see what's in this bag because there's another bag covering it. If I had to guess though, it's going to be a GPU heatsink fan. Oh no, it's a GPU itself. No way of knowing what GPU it is. Looks like somebody and did some customizing on it though. That's pretty cool. Customized even back then. It does have an SLI finger of the newer type, so this is a 9000 series card. I have no idea what it is though. Looks like I'm going to have to plug it in and find out. Alright, that's that. In order to avoid this thing falling to its death, I'm just going to set it there. Same for the battery. Next we have something in an SSD box. It's just a hard drive enclosure, not an SSD box. My apologies. We have speakers. Yep, that's only speakers and subwoofer. Alright, I am going to leave that in here since it'll be easy to find them later. Or at least keep track of them because wires. Alright, so next is the reason why I bought that big thing of parts. We're not done yet, we have more things to grab, but this is on top, so yeah. If you didn't know, my m17x here has a non-backlit keyboard, making it impossible to see in anything but full light. That is fixed today though, thanks to this wonderful unit here. It's in the bag too, yay. So this is a keyboard with the backlight attachment cable thing. And that's a different product number than I've seen before. You can go ahead and search that up if you are missing a keyboard, backlight keyboard. Maybe finding that alienware part number will help you out. I know it's gotten me a few results, but didn't think it would come like this. So yeah, it's missing a key, but it looks like it's still got the outer ring, and I can probably use the keys from this keyboard. And it's missing an alt key, so it's got 2 alt keys I could try. And just stick it back on, and yeah, it'll be awesome. If I can get that working, it'll be absolutely brilliant, and this machine will be awesome. We still have more parts for it though, so let's not stop. This is probably the reason why the box was so big. And this is the most protected bit, it seems. Alright. You can probably see what it is already. In fact, I'm certain of it. This is a new, or in good condition, back panel. Missing the screen bezel though, but if you can see, it's also got a screen in it. So yep, I have no idea what resolution that screen is. And I also don't know if it's in good shape. If it's glossy, it's probably... Ah, no. The display is cracked. Well, that makes this display effectively worthless to me. And it's a bit scratched up as well. Yeah, it's more beat up. The only redeeming factor is this has a good condition alien head. But other than that, it's probably not worth it to rip this machine apart to put in this new back panel. I might try it if you guys are interested. But as of now, this is a total loss for me. Alright, let's have a look at some other parts here. We have some bottom panels and metal shielding by the looks of it. But this is a new, or good condition hard drive cover. It's got a Windows Vista Ultimate key. You can have it if you want. Sure, no one's going to use it. Oh, well, that's fun. I ended up drilling holes around here because there's a fan vent there, but it turns out, if you just take away some shielding from the top vents at the base of the hinges, then that is a much more viable option than drilling something down here. So, yep. Here's some keyboard shielding. Goes underneath the keyboard. This here is the video card cover. That's it for that bag. And then it looks like the last thing here is a bottom base. And it looks like pretty good shape. I've had one of these before in completely horrible shape, unusable shape. But yeah, this seems to be in excellent condition. It's one of the better parts we've gotten so far. Yep. No big cracks, no dents, no bad pieces anywhere. Yep. Some base screws are already installed, so they would need to be removed before attempting to poke stuff. But yeah. We got basically a whole new computer for this, with the base, keyboard, screen, video card, cooling, bottom covers. But yeah. I don't know how I would get the the battery out of its enclosure from the M17X here. Maybe I'll look at that later, but for now, let's go ahead and play around a bit here. We have two things to remove. We have to test and see what video card that is and see if it works. And two, we need to put in the keyboard. But first, there is one more box. I got the previous Big Lot of stuff for $120 plus 30 shipping because it's coming from Texas. But then, the very next day, I find this. You can probably guess by the shape of what it is. This here is another keyboard with no missing Alt key, and it's backlit. I got this for $20. And strangely, by the looks of it, we have two completely different part numbers. Okay, so this is the part number from the other one with the missing key. F17 numpad key US. And this is the key from the new one. F17 Alien Effects keys US. So why is one designated as number pad and the other as Alien Effects? One of them makes sense. One of them has the Alien Effects lighting. That makes the most sense. Why is this one labeled as number pad? It makes no sense. What are you going to do? Really, what are you going to do? Alright, so we have a few things to play with here. We have the hard drive cover, we have the video card, we have the keyboard. Where's my green screwdriver? There it is. Does this still have a charge after being gone for 4 days? Yes, it does. Okay. Good to know. I can probably actually finish up all the screws I'm missing for the bottom here now, if I want. So yep, somebody gone and did a custom backplate for this thing, and that's pretty cool. If you were wondering what the difference was between an 8000 series SLI bridge and a 9000 series, 8000 series is more of a thing you slide into, and the 9000 series is more of a thing you snap on top of. So, more like a ribbon cable, more like, I don't know how you describe that. Alright, so, no idea what this is, or if it even works, or if it'll not burst into flames. And in she goes. Yeah, it's gonna see life for the first time in I don't know how many years or months or days or minutes. I don't know the age of any of these parts other than, for whatever reason, this one keyboard being dated to 2006 or something. Look at it. Something 06. Alright, screwdriver. Where did I put you? Just had you. I'm so bad at this. Oh, it fell. I get that screwed in. So this is an 8600 MGT. And goes the battery. Alright, now let's go ahead and fix up that keyboard. Thankfully it's not the m17x with the awful hinges, so I can lay it back completely flat without any worry of it exploding for no reason. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the lights here so I can see, maybe. Because there are no screws that hold down this thing here. Or if there are, they are missing on my unit. Alright, this is annoying. I'll jump cut and get to you when it's off. Alright, it's lifted up. And there we go. Just takes a tab on the left and a tab on the right. And there we go. The model number of this keyboard is F17 Stand Keys US. So for standard keys, meaning no backlight, makes sense. Yay. So I'm not going to really bother with fixing the key cap on that one for now. Instead, just going to work on putting the brand new thing in here. How do I do that? I've never done this before. Because I've never had an m17x with a working backlit keyboard. Yay. First time for everything. Alright, how is this going to want to be? I can probably see why nobody takes off the keyboard of these things when they have the backlight, because the ribbon cable is super annoying. Right, jump cut again. Right, got the annoying small ribbon cable in. Now, alright, this is also annoying. Yay. How to do this? Like this? No, bad idea. Make sure the tabs are still lifted up here. Otherwise all my pressing down will be completely in vain. Alright, bend the cable to my whim here. if I can. Don't want to use suppliers if I can help it. There we go. Alrighty then. I'm going to grab a power plug and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's go ahead and power on. I changed the lights to green since last video. Alright, no video. Reboot. Yay, video. Let's go ahead and see what video card that is. If it'll recognize from here. Advanced. Display security. VGA BIOS isn't telling us much of anything there. That's recognizing both video cards. Master and slave. Somehow the slave is generating less heat than the master. I guess that makes sense, it's not being used. But it's not telling us what the video card is, so we're going to save and exit. And we're going to go ahead and wait until we get into Windows. That could take some time, so I'm going to go ahead and jump cut. Jump cuts for the win. Alright. All the gadgets are just loading up. What will we get? We know the top one is a fake 9800 MGT. What will the bottom thing be? The fake 9800 MGT is, of course, the Quadro FX 3700M. Get out of here, core temp. No one likes you. Except when you're useful for telling temperatures. That's when I like you. Which that is actually all the time, so never mind. Okay, it might need to be configured for the second video card, and that will be when we figure things out. Oh, it's only saying the FX 3700M. Great. What do we do? Control panel. Not control panel. Device manager. Be the hero. There it is. You would have thought I'd have pinned it already. Yay, it's seeing two 3700Ms, even though it's only reading the first one twice, and I don't know why. Alright, we're going to try to update driver settings here, or software settings things. And that might take a while though. So I will do another jump cut to see if it finds the correct drivers here. Actually, before I do that and before I run out of battery, let's go ahead and open up Alien Effects. See if we can get the keyboard to light up and if I plugged it in correctly. I assume I did. There's only really one way it can fit correctly. But you never know, I could have been really stupid. I've done it before. Look at the past other X amount of years of my life. The joke is all my life's a failure. Okay. Come on, Alien Effects, you can open. Trying to open, probably trying to download updates since it's been off for 4 months. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, it's not seeing the keyboard as a thing. I think I know what to do. I may need to reinstall the Alien Effects program and select which model I have. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do. I have the other keyboard I could try, but I don't want to take this thing apart again. I'm going to take this off camera to see if I can figure out what's up with the video card. To see if we can figure out what that is. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, well, I have some good news and bad news. The good news is much more obvious than the bad news. I got the keyboard to work, and for some reason it can have all 4 lighting zones on at once, or add different colors. I didn't think that was possible with this old model. I thought it was either one color or off, like the M17R1. I guess I was wrong. I believe the M15X actually might be able to do a similar thing. I will have to test that out and see if the M15X color zones on the screen here can correlate to the keyboard. Awesome. And as you can see, this is the one without the missing key, so I have a spare light-up keyboard. Yay. The bad news, though, however, is that the video card that came with it appears to be super turbo dyed. Why super turbo? Because other words don't describe it that well. And if I go ahead and open up a super old version of hardware info, just go ahead and run. Close you. Close you. Actually, the top one, the top video card, I'm going to come around here, zoom in on the screen so that you all can see, you all 3 people. Alright, so that says it's a FX3700M, because it is. I forgot, I did not flash this one, so that actually is a 3700M. But if we go ahead and select GPU number 1, which is actually number 2, we see that it's a 9800M GT, but it has lots of weird wonky things here. It's somehow got GDDR4 RAM at 512 bits, and it's got 4 gigabytes of them with 192 texture mapping units and 32 ROPs. Right. The 3700M here says it's got 16 and 64. I believe the 9800M GT is supposed to have like 48. So something's not quite recognizing correctly, whether someone tried to flash it and completely failed, or whether it is just super turbo dyed. We don't know. If we go to the device manager here, oh, wrong thing, yay. Device manager. It still says standard VGA. I am using a driver that is fully compatible with the 9800M GT. So it's just a super dyed card. I should have some other hardware on the way for this machine, so we will see if we can have another usable video card other than the old 8600M GT that this driver that I'm using does currently not recognize or support. So that's why I wouldn't boot off of it, or show picture in Windows off of it, but it would act as a temperature sensor. I guess the 9800M GT in there now is kind of acting as a temperature sensor, as in it hasn't exploded yet. But yeah. Super stoked about the keyboard. Less stoked about the broken screen that arrived. We have other videos to go ahead and play around with later on. We have the m17x touchpad repair. We have the m15x bottom base and palm rest rebuild. And another something special coming on the way. Be sure to stick around for that. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks, Gameboy out. I will see you in the future. Also, more good news. I managed to fix the keycap of this keyboard. So now I have two fully working backlit keyboards. So that's cool. Yay.